Okay, so in last video, I was discussing what parts I should get for this, and people seemed to agree with me in the comments, so I went ahead and purchased them. So here's the order from Get FPV. So inside, some packaging. There we go. So we have the video transmitter, so we discussed. The run cam split 2. Yep, run cam split 2. And this luminaire barely feels like there's anything in there. Is there even anything in there? Luminaire axis, antenna for that transmitter. Yep, there's an antenna in here. Good. Yeah, there's the antenna. Wow, very small. Yep, and that's it. So, let's get this out of the way. Here is the camera. There it is. So, this is what it looks like. You have your standard control, like, what is it, 30 by 30, 20 by 20. Yeah, your standard 30 millimeter by 30 millimeter mounting pattern for this board, and then the camera on the ribbon cable here. As I discussed, that's going to get mounted under here, and the camera will come up here and sit like this in the front, and hopefully it clears the props. Okay, speaking of props, let me get them off and I'll start the build. So probably just gonna do a montage. Wait, the video transmitter. Come on. Here it is, really small. And that's gonna mount back here. And it even comes with, is this heat shrink? It looks like it might be. Yeah, I think that's heat shrink. Okay. Well, that's it. Let's go to cue the build montage. So it's a bit later now. The camera died and I just kept working, and I had dinner and I came back and I still didn't take out the camera. but I ended up finishing the build, and what I have here, get shadows. Okay, so I zip tied the antennas for XSR. The antennas go out here to here. On campus mounted, you saw that. I ended up putting standoffs in here between the split at the bottom here and the PDB up here. And I mounted the VTX right there. It's all connected up. I tested everything, it all works, but I'm waiting on the battery to charge. I left my charging brick at school for us. I was powering the school project, so I'm stuck with this thing that's rated at 12 volts, 2 amps, but it can barely put out 1 amp, so what is it? What? Barely making 12 volts at an amp. Whatever. I'll go out and fly, and I'll cue the flight footage. This is an after-the-fact recording, but looking back on the footage, and even in the moment, I knew that it flew terribly. I was just trying to keep it in the air. I didn't even want to attempt doing anything risky, like a roll. So, next day I came back and did a lot of tuning.
Never gonna let you go.